Game-Rave. It's built forward tough. Hey all, it's Jason from GameRave.com, otherwise known as Danger Boy. This is GameRaveTV. This episode we deal with one of the rarest demo variants, that's important, to ever hit the PlayStation. And that is, obviously from the teaser trailer, the Ford-sponsored PlayStation demo disc. Now, what's depressing about this is that it's basically just a sleeve variant, but we'll get to that in a second. To understand how much shit I've gone through in trying to find this sleeve, roughly about 4 or 5 years ago, there was a post on a video game message board, and it was a person who was also a demo collector at the time, and he had spotted a lot on another website and posted the picture asking people like if they knew what the demo was. When I saw the image, I realized it was a demo I didn't have and didn't know what it was, and the person who was originally trying to buy just the demo from the seller is either lowballing him or just giving him problems. I tried reaching the seller to buy the whole lot and just sell the rest off later, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, it all just completely collapsed, and the seller ended up taking the entire package to some pawn shop in whatever state he was in. To give you an idea of how bad I wanted that lot, this is the actual size of the image I had to work with. The only reason I knew it was a Ford demo was because as a graphic designer I could identify the logo of the Ford design. So for the last 4 or 5 years I have been searching, hunting, researching, trying to find notes, etc., contacting Ford dealerships who had no idea what I was talking about. Obviously it was almost 12 years old by now. And after all this time, I ended up finding the demo by chance while being on eBay, not even looking for the demo disc. I don't even remember what I was searching for, and it just popped up by accident. But that's another story for another time. So the question is why was this demo so hard to find? And it turns out, A, it's from Canada, just like NBA 2-ball, and 2, you only got the demo if you picked up the family entertainment system with your WinStar Ford minivan purchase. And just like on the website, this is the brochure that solved the mystery. And basically, in the WinStar, they had this neat little entertainment set that got you an LCD TV and an inverter box. You could plug in like a DVD player, what have you, to the back of the van and watch TV or watch videos, etc. Ford started offering the PlayStation as part of that accessory to the car in the 2001 sales season, and within that bundle you got the PlayStation deck, the carrying bag, a copy of Gran Turismo 2, and the demo. And what is insanely frustrating and interesting about the brochure and the whole advertising kit for it is that the demo is never mentioned ever anywhere. It's literally like it was an afterthought. And had it not been for both of these things being in the same auction, I would have never known that's the reason why it was hidden. So much to say, it was an amazing find. For those that don't understand, as long as Mike and Will don't find more shit, I'm literally down to the last 11 or so things I need for a complete, known everything PlayStation library. Demo variant, greatest hit, lightspan, teacher's book, you know it. This was one of the finds of the year for me. That's for another story for another time. So what is the demo? Well, after all this time and adventures it turns out it's just a sleeve variant. The demo actually already exists as the PlayStation Demo Disc 2000, which had 3 other variants, including the Walmart one that was a dual language as well. In fact, the disc itself is actually the same disc as the Walmart version. What is interesting about the sleeve, though, is on the picture, they have the Siphon Filter 2 guy, Gabe. And as it turns out, after doing the screenshots for the website, Siphon Filter isn't one of the demos. So either that was a mistake on the graphic designer's part, or someone just got real lazy and said, screw it, just slap a Ford logo on there, change the background, let's do this. As I've said, this sleeve, I want to say demo because the demo disc can be found easily. This sleeve is only the second time I've ever seen it in 5 years, and it was found by pure chance and luck. So you can forget NBA 2-ball being a rarity or an expensive thing, because that's got at least 7 or 8 copies now known. We're at like 2 with this one, and God knows where that second one went after that pawn shop. It's more than likely, with this not being mentioned in the brochure and it being an add-on to an entertainment package, that this was probably just tossed right off the bat, or just left in some Ford dealership's office. Especially considering that the PlayStation itself was supposed to have been installed into the minivan at the dealership. So the fact that I was able to get a completely sealed bundle of everything means that this was probably left behind at a dealership. And that's all I have for this week's episode. Like I said, this was just an amazing find, and this is a big deal. With my collection being off-site and having had to go grab a system from the site to do this whole video, I figured I would let the next episode of GameRaveTV be more reader and viewer based. So basically, in the comment section below, or email me at the website, or Twitter, etc. I would love to have a question and answer session with you guys. Maybe answer some crazy questions you might have, or if you're looking for certain things, or blah blah blah. Like I said, just shoot me a question down below, email me, Twitter it, whatever you want. We'll make next episode a reader focused episode. We'll see you guys next time.